Hello everybody, welcome to Wing Wednesday with this man,
Adam Wing, and this man,
Howard Wing. How are we doing? How are you doing?
I'm alright.
Are we sponsored by Ralph Lauren today?
Apparently so.
Yeah, we didn't realise that, did we?
Not affiliated with
Ralph Lauren.
What's the yeah?
But if Ralph Lauren is watching and he wants to sponsor us, that would be awesome.
How are you?
I am very good actually. I'm buzzing. I did my first wedding of the year last week and it was incredible. That was awesome, and I watched the Tyson Fury fight. That was so good.
Stay on task.
Stay on task. All right, sorry, weddings. Yeah, yeah, no, brilliant. First wedding last week, and it was so good to get it done.
I'm not back until the end of March.
You know, wedding till March.
We're together, yeah. My first one with you.
Oh yay! Doubling up. Come on, you know it's going to be a fun wedding when I'm there. It's going to be ace.
It'd be better if Paul Garb was doing it. But.
Shout out, Paul. All right.
So what else have you been up
to? Loads of meetings, loads of bookings. I've literally had, since the last week, and also since I did the wedding, so many inquiries that have led to a lot of meetings. So I've had literally 5 bookings in the last 4 days.
I mean, I've just said off camera, but I've had an influx of inquiries that have come through you in the last week or so, and I put that down to you must have been getting a lot of inquiries because I've had so many come
I've had absolutely loads
my way that have been passed on through you.
Yeah, certainly over the last week I've had loads of inquiries. They've led to the meetings, and I've had those, what did I get, 4 or 5 meetings over the last few days, and everyone's booked, which has been pretty awesome. So that's pretty good. But yeah, that's a good point, isn't it? And you find that, you know, if you surround yourself with the right people, if they're really busy, they're going to recommend you, and you're going to get percentage of those bookings, which just proof is in the pudding. Yeah,
I've had 5 inquiries that have come through from you in the last few days / week that I've had to do nothing
they're
for
the ones that I've
other than build a relationship with you, which takes a lot of work.
Come on, it's been easy peasy.
So you're going to get an influx of videographers now, like, can I be your friend, Howard, please?
But it's funny, but that is just the way that it works. And it's funny, I'm actually just working on the section of the course about building your network. Firstly, finding your mentors, and then secondly, building your network within the whole industry, not just within the film sector for you guys. And it's really interesting, and it's amazing how it works. When you've got a good network around you, all busy people, all ambitious people who are striving and wanting to move forward with the business, not just in films, in every sector of the wedding industry, having that group of people to buzz off, to share ideas with, to recommend each other.
Well, it could be a florist that's killing the game and doing 100 weddings a year, and if you're mates with them and they're the videographer that you're the videographer they're recommending. You
can even be like indirect friends with them. It doesn't have to be face to face. It can be people that you've tagged in on the venue, you've done a few weddings with, and you sort of recommend and shout out them on your social media posts. Somebody who's going to pick up on that, certainly one of their brides, and they're going to go, "Oh, who's this guy keep popping up? Who's this video guy?" or whatever, and then get
the more places that they see you. So if you've got a florist doing that, and then a makeup artist doing that, and then an entertainer, and then they see your name across several different places, then they're like, "Well, he must be good because everyone's talking about him."
And I think it's really important that network that you build. They are the right network for you. That they're working in the right sector where you want to be, in a certain level, in the right venues where you want to be working, and are just those ambitious, hungry people who love what they do and enjoy the job. And you can all sort of jump on the same boat together and help each other out, scratch each other's backs. And
absolutely.
Like you said there, if you've got 10, 20 people in all them different sectors, then it doesn't take long to realise that if you just every now and again they're going to recommend.
It's a bit of a numbers game, isn't it?
Of course it is.
If there's someone that recommends you who's doing 50 weddings a year, you're probably going to see 5 to 10 of them. There will be a percentage,
and that's just one person. And you've got 20 people like that, and you can get 1 or 2 off each one. Then
there's your inquiry base.
That's your inquiry base, yeah. Plus
your networking.
Plus other stuff you're going to get as well, your organic reach and. So it's been good, and like you say, just to reiterate that point with you, I've had those bookings over the last few days, and virtually every one of them has contacted you because I've recommended you, as well as other suppliers. I recommend 2 or 3, 4 different videographers. I have a list which I use to send out to my couples. I recommend about 8 different photographers. I have like sax players and just a little group of people that I recommend when somebody books me. Oh, by the way, if you're interested in X, Y, Z, here's a list, go and check them out. And I know a lot of my wedding pals do the same thing.
It's good for me because when they come through saying, well, you've been recommended by Howard, I see that on the email and straight away I've got a conversation point as well, and I can use that to build a conversation with him, because I can be like, oh brilliant, oh he's dead good, and I did a wedding with him here, and this is the footage, and it always makes for a good,
and it just goes
fun
to show,
and here's a video that we did together, and you can just build a bit of a.
It goes to show how well it works, because most of the couples that come and sit and meet me, if they haven't booked a video or a photographer or any other suppliers for the day, they love the fact that the suppliers know each other. Yeah. And I had one guy just the other day, and he said, I want to make sure that I book somebody who knows you and knows what you do. Because we want to get the most
amount of.
Yeah, I want to get the most out of what you do. We want to get it,
documented right.
Yeah, absolutely. So brilliant.
But on that
build
point,
your network.
On that point, if for anyone who is signed up for the course, the online course. A bit of an update. We are ploughing on with it, aren't we? Because it's
just brilliant.
It's been a few weeks, just a couple of weeks since we announced it, and it is coming soon. Just as a bit of an update.
Well, it's really great. Certainly doing that wedding last week for me was really good.
Yeah.
Because there's a section in the course about best practices on the day, what to do on the actual wedding day itself. And it's funny, I was just taking mental notes throughout the whole day, things that I was doing. And it's like ping, 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 and it's all going in the course.
That specific action led to that, and that to that.
It's unbelievable.
What I'm finding as well is the more that I'm putting it together, the more stuff I'm thinking of, and it's just growing exponentially. It's going to be huge in terms of content.
There's a lot to do.
Daunting, but it is coming. It's coming very soon, and we'll update you.
Well, I'm halfway scripted, so I've got about another 12, probably 13 or 14 scripts to before I start my filming part. So that should hopefully all be done by the end of March.
Yeah,
fingers crossed.
But we've had a good response. It's going to be good. It's kind of on that, because I know this is going to be part of your topics in the course as well. But what I wanted to talk about in this video is about finding your why and your reason for
wanting to be a wedding.
And it's a bit of a philosophical topic, but this concept of finding your why is it that you want to be a wedding videographer or photographer or whatever? Why do you want to succeed? Shed some light on what it means.
It all starts with the why, doesn't it? Yeah. And it certainly did with you. And you can talk about this in a minute, but for me, your why was I don't want this 9-to-5 job of being a teacher or whatever. But in your specific case, it was, I want to be able to earn the same, if not more money, working 1 or 2 days a week rather than working all week. So I think that was a really good why for you at the start. I want to earn a decent amount of money.
It can be, I want to make films and fulfill myself creatively and produce amazing art, or it could be, I want to make money, or it could be, I want to spend more time with my kids. It can be as simple as that, but it's important to know it and be self-aware of it.
I think the ultimate why is just to be happy, isn't it? So
of course it is.
That's the ultimate why, and then it's like, well, what do I need to do to actually be happy, and certainly happy within your work? Because I don't feel that I work for a living, because I just enjoy it so much. It's never worked for me. One of my biggest whys right at the start was I never really want to be dependent on money. I don't want to be working week to week for a paycheck. Yeah. That was a big why. I wanted to get out of the job that I was
one
working
for me.
in.
I don't want to be a slave to my bills or my income. Get kind of above that, and once you get above that line, then it just becomes about, I just want to enjoy what I'm doing day to day as much as possible.
Yeah. For me, the why was I wanted to be able to make money out of something that I really enjoyed doing, which was singing and entertaining people. But there's lots of whys. Like I say, the biggest why is to be happy, but all the other whys that go with it are things like financial freedom, travelling. Get to see different places. For me as well,
it's a good industry to be in if that is your why.
Absolutely. I'm meeting. I always like to surround myself with really positive people. Really good people because it brings the best out in me. If you're around somebody who's positive and who's throwing ideas and are just interested and excited about what they do and about life, it rubs off.
Yeah, because it does.
It's like when we have these conversations. You go home and we're buzzing.
It's buzzing when I go home, and I actively seek out conversations with you sometimes. Like, I remember when I started, I'd just ring you up because I knew that I would feel motivated at the end of it. So it was like, for a selfish reason, it was like, I'm going to ring Howard because I think I'll be buzzing afterwards and it'll motivate me to do loads of work tonight if I ring him and make me feel good. But like you say, you just naturally want to talk to the right people because they make you feel good.
Yeah, there is a part in I've actually did that. My last script is about finding the why. What's important to you? Why do you want to do it? Because once you've got big enough reasons to make something happen, you will make it happen without a doubt.
And then it's, once you've identified that, is what steps you take to make it.
And then it's just finding that blueprint and that plan to follow them steps to get where you want to be. And that's exactly what I did. It's exactly what you did, and exactly what all my other industry friends have done right from the start. Keeping that motivation, staying positive.
You could even print it on a poster and stick it on your wall so you see it every day, and it just constant reminder and motivation.
Don't forget to be awesome every day. It's one of my daily goals.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen every day, to be honest.
When are you going to start striving for that?
It happens.
But yeah, like having it, you could just. What did you say about saving it on your phone as a screensaver?
Yeah, absolutely.
Constant reminder of why you're doing what you're doing.
Even a quote. I remember you had it on yours at the start. So just put something on your phone that every day you wake up and you go, "That's why I'm doing it."
It's something. Work harder. Might have just been work harder, like 5 times.
Yeah.
So every time I looked at it, I was like, yeah, could be doing more.
But it sounds like you say work, but it never feels like work what we do, and that is another why for me. It's because you're doing something that doesn't feel like work. And they say, if you find a job that you really love and enjoy, you never have to work a day in your life. So I know it's a cliche, but it's completely true.
Have you read Simon Sinek, Start With Why?
I've got the book upstairs. I've not read it. But I know the concept.
I've heard it's very good. I've not read it either. But I love that guy, yeah, I know.
I read books at the start, things like Think and Grow Rich was one that I read. Tony Robbins books, loads of that. I even read The Secret. I know there's loads of controversy and loads of people have their own ideas.
To me, I like The Secret. Because I don't... like, obviously, they credit the cosmic forces of the universe for everything that goes well in your life. But the concept of willing good things to happen and having the mindset that it will happen will then spur you on to make them happen subconsciously. So yeah, it's
like you can't create anything unless you envisage it in your brain, in your mind, can you? I had a really weird thing happen to me when I read The Secret. I had this belief and this vision that I was going to meet celebrities because I really wanted to use that power of celebrity to help promote myself. And I just had this vision of meeting celebrities, and it was about 3 days later I got offered to do an event, and that's when I met Michael Bublé. And it was almost like, it's The Secret! But was it that? Or, I just don't know. It does seem funny that the universe will align and help these things, but I just think it motivates your brain to help you, to make you seek out and find certain things.
Because it'll have put you in a state of mind that you were willing to take on that gig or make it happen. Or something.
Absolutely.
So
more kind of theory today and philosophy.
The takeaway from today is to find your why, and if you've got what is your why, and the thing is, it's your why, and just focus on that and what works for you, and don't worry about what everyone else is doing. I think because that's a real issue in the industry.
That is a big one. Is worrying about
the issue in the industry, in the video world, is trying to appeal to your peers, but you've just got to put your blinkers on and focus on what you want specifically and make it happen.
Just do your thing. Just do it. Well, just do your thing. And there's so much stuff out there, social media. I should be like this. I should be. Just do your thing.
You do you.
Without a doubt. Right, thank you. That was alright, enjoyed it.
Comment. I'd love to know what your why is and what you're doing to make it happen, and hope this is a bit of a motivational thing for you. And any questions for us, as ever, let us know. The course is coming soon. We'll see you soon.
See you later, guys. Bye.